Well, yeah, it actually happened, and I'm genuinely surprised that it did. Mario Maker 2 is now an actual official game that exists, and we have solid evidence that it does exist. The following is just going to be the stream clip where I do a little analysis of it live for no one in particular because I'm not popular at all. Follow my Twitch. Yeah, this video is from Game Explain. Enjoy. But first thing I want to point out is that the ground here is actually connected to the beginning level instead of this weird border that happened in the original. A thing that baffles me is that the HUD is still the same as it is in the first game. But everything kind of just looks normal until Mario dies, and then we get the view of the new HUD, which I like a lot. It looks like a new core spot. We have this stuff split up into sections this time, instead of having the weird things. In terms of enemies, there isn't really much new here. It just looks like the same old stuff, unless we can unlock more of them. There's Koopa Troopas, Buzzy Beetles, the stuff. There's 10 coin now, that's new. Everything else looks normal. The Fire Flower looks slightly different, but I'm probably just seeing things. Alright, so here is something. Also, not to mention, there are actually 4 tabs here. There's one with a key in it. I don't know what that is, and I can't see it in the wheels in this one. But yeah. Here's a ground tab. Oh, that makes sense. There's the on-off switches that I'll talk about in a bit. Here's the ground that we get. We get 2 angles of slopes because of course we do. Yeah, that's cool. There's only we might be able to change the pipe colors this time around, but everything else here looks pretty normal. They even have the same bridge graphic as in Mario Maker 1. Everything here looks like it just came from Mario Maker 1. That's a steep slope, apparently, and it's more of a tool than the actual ground thing was. And we get, once that's placed down, there's a thing down here in the corner. I don't know what that's about, but we'll find out eventually. And apparently we can zoom out this time, which I am a big fan of. I want that a lot. Let's go back and let's track out this footage a bit. I thought I saw some new enemies in it, but I'm actually just hallucinating. And Mario Maker 2. I hate everything. Here's some new enemies. I don't really know what to make of that. I don't really know what to make of them. They just kind of make tornadoes. The Angry Sun makes a return from the game files. The Mario 3 HUD got a revamp. Also, not to mention, I was right about my theory of having multiple backgrounds and level styles. The Super Leaf's already a thing. We already know about that. Here's a better view of the HUD. I assume that the thing in the bottom right is going to be the way to switch your sub areas. Undo Dog is back. Eraser Dog's back. Everything up here looks normal. There's also a search tool. Of course, the sound effect returns. God damn it. The camera tool, I predicted that getting in the game, and it actually did. I still can't believe that. This is definitely co-op mode, and this is the Mario Pathfinder thing. I don't know what the fuck this is. Let's keep watching. Block snakes are a thing. I'm not sure if this one's slippery or not. Also, it looks like they're actually using models for the Mario U this time. Also, this is a completely original background. This wasn't in Frosted Glacier in the actual game. And also, the HUD got another reimagining, and it even took out the X and gave the coin counter a little bit of a gradient, which I'm pretty sure wasn't in Mario U. Water levels, which is a thing that everyone fucking wanted. They're in this game now. Forest background is another new addition. This is going to be really stupid, but switches are now a thing in this game. Here's the camera thing that well, this is a custom scroll. I'm not really sure what's going to be different about that. Also, not to mention, there are actually 2 separate buttons next to these camera scroll things. I'm not sure what this one does yet. The Bill Blasters the Bill Blasters have different sprites. I'll move on to Mario 3D World in a second, but I want to point out this. This is a thing that caught my eye in the trailer. I have no idea what this is. It's a coin goal, apparently, but... yeah. Yeah. I don't really know what to make of it. So this is the thing that really got me going. Mario 3D World, I don't know how they're doing this. I don't know what sorcery is going to allow this to happen. But it's 2D. It's still 2D. But yeah, also here's some object properties which I always like to see. I've actually predicted that, maybe. I'm pretty sure I did. But it really just looks like the Mario 3D World engine forced into... okay, let me rephrase that. It really just looks like the Mario 3D World engine forced into 2D mode forever. That was a thing... those blocks right there were a thing in the DS version. And here's some clear pipes. Make... the coin goal is back. If you didn't see it in the last scene, here it is. Apparently we can have things firing from us in the background, which in this case would be the Bonsai Bills. These are definitely obviously new. There's also a 10 coin, the Mario 3 style. Objects can now have parachutes, and I'm pretty sure I saw that with the thing here. Also, this is a red pipe. I thought this was going to be a thing. Here's some toxic water. Also, this thing's making a return, but that really just makes sense. It was in the Wii U version, so I don't see why it wouldn't be in here. Boom Boom. Parachuting Goombas, stuff above you. This doesn't really look that new. And Luigi. Yeah, I think that's a pretty big thing. Happening in June 2019. Idiot. As you can see, I actually have predicted a few things that you saw in the video, and I'm genuinely surprised I was able to do that. It's also really nice to see all the stuff that I said would happen actually happen. I don't know how I was able to predict this, but I like that it actually turned out the way it did. Also, I really like not actually writing scripts for these videos, so I'm never gonna write a script again. I just don't think it's a good idea for me. Anyways, that's a useless topic for now. Anyways, just know that I was right, and I'm happy now. Thanks a bunch.